Lovelies, and welcome back to my channel. So today is a double upload for Princess Diana and George Michael. I will leave the link for George Michael's video down below, and this video is for Princess Diana. Please leave some love for the princess down in the comments below. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoy this reading, and subscribe if you enjoy psychic readings, because I upload them every single week. So I want to get straight into this reading for Princess Diana, because I know it's been long awaited and a lot of you have been waiting a long time for this reading. I'm honoured to have her energy, and she's feeling very happy. I must say, one of the things that really took me off guard first of all was her energy. It was like, wow. Big smiles, a real feeling of vibrance and joy, and she's just, as I say that, she's saying, what have I got to not be happy about? I'm at peace and I'm fine. One of the very first things I spoke to Diana about was her passing, and I also asked her, is there anything she wants the people to know, which I will get into in a moment. When she talked about her passing, I said, well, yes, you know, do you think it was orchestrated? She said Charles. Charles was the very first word, and this is no word of a lie. Charles is the very first thing that she said. So yes, she's just confirming for me, yes, he did have something to do. And she's actually saying, I actually mentioned this before I passed away. There are interviews of me stating that he would have something to do with my passing. Ah, okay. She's saying also, where was Charles at the time of my death? She's saying if people were to look into that, not that he was there or that he was at the scene, but it would answer a lot of people's conspiracies about it, and it would confirm a lot for a lot of people. She's saying I couldn't have cared less about royal titles and royal duties. All I really cared about was my sons. And I would have given up my title, but the people would not have allowed me to. Yeah, she's actually saying I would have given up my title. I would have given up anything to just have a life with my boys. Even if it meant I couldn't have them with full custody, I would have done anything. Ah, wow. Okay, so Dodi Fayed has just walked, Presence has just walked in, and they're sitting together. Okay. Okay, thank you. He's just confirmed that he's just there for support. Okay, he's not going to say anything. Okay, that's fine. So, one of the things she said, I said, is there anything specific you want people to know? And she said, I would like to clear up the conflict between my boys. This is specifically what she said. I would like to clear up the conflict between my boys. They have simply grown apart. She's saying it's nothing to do with their wives. She's very adamant when she comes in here. She's laughing. She's saying, I wish they'd just leave my children alone. She's saying, well, I guess I'm partly to blame. She's a very, her character is, honestly, I feel like I'm not having a conversation with the princess. I feel like I'm having a conversation with my next door neighbour or my friend. She's very relaxed, and she's making me feel very relaxed, which is lovely. But she's just saying, you know, I guess it's partly my fault. I just wanted to help a lot of people, and the press caught wind of that and wanted to follow me wherever I went, and now they want to do the same to my children. She's saying, so I am sorry to them about that, and she's joking about it. She's saying, you know, if only I was there now, I would tell the press to leave them alone. She just want to talk about their wives. Okay, where would you like to start, and who would you like to start with? Meghan. Okay, right. Princess Diana. This is very different to any way I've ever read. I'm not actually going to lay the spread on Princess Diana and what went on with her, because we know that story. I think what people want to know now is how she feels about what's going on now and what she can tell us about the royal family. I think that's what people want to know. So that's what we'll pull on. So first of all, we would like to pull on Harry and Meghan. Is that okay? Absolutely fine. Okay, so what are your views on Meghan? Princess Diana, what are your views on Meghan? What are your views on Meghan? Oh, how funny. Sorry, okay, sorry, we will pause in class. She's saying she's a lot like me. She's saying, and people will be surprised to hear this, but I actually favour her. Wow, okay. Not to say that I don't like Kate. Not to say that I don't, because they all both have their beauty and their charm in their own ways, and I would never say a bad word against either of them. She's saying she's respecting who her sons have chosen, but she's saying Meghan reminds me a lot of myself, and she's saying she will never fit in. Okay, Princess Diana on Meghan, absolutely. I'm just going to pull 2 more cards for Princess Diana on Meghan. Princess Diana on Meghan. Okay. Princess Diana on Harry and Meghan. Interesting. Okay. Do you feel that this woman loves your son? She idolises him. That's really interesting, because from an outside perspective, that's not something I would have perceived. I'm going to be entirely honest. As we know, I've read for Meghan, and that reading got very heated. So here we have... Princess Diana, do these represent Kate and Meghan? Yes, okay, right. I was just about to say... Okay, that's very interesting. I was going to pull on them individually, but you would like them to be read together. That's fine. Okay, so you're saying that you like them both the same for different reasons, but Meghan represents more of you and what you stood for. Okay, that's absolutely fine. It's really funny because I'm not sure. Yeah, okay, so this is Meghan and this is Kate. Meghan's energy is a Queen of Wands. She's very passionate, she's very fiery, she's got the wand is her torch, she has a clear mission and she knows what she wants to do. Absolutely. Kate is more of a Queen of Pentacles, very generous, compassionate, willing to take a step back, very earthly, very motherly, very nature, very earth-based. That's very, very interesting that you would pull them out together. And in the midst of them, we've got the Devil, which for you is representing the monarchy. Okay. So what are your views from heaven on the monarchy? Would you have the monarchy? Oh, okay. I didn't even get to finish the question. So I was about to ask Princess Diana, would you have the monarchy abolished? She said yes, straight away. She's saying my sons would still work because they are interested in charitable efforts like I am. But the pressures and the strains of the monarchy on her children and her children's wives, she does not appreciate. She's talking about their children, and specifically she's talking about Princess Charlotte. She's saying, oh my gosh, I adore her. She's such a bundle of energy and fire. She loves them all. She loves them all dearly, and actually she's showing me her spirit through the palaces. Actually she's showing me that she comes specifically at night around the children, especially around their bedtime. That's very, very sweet. Okay, we're clearing up that you are approving of Meghan. She's nodding and she's saying yes, and I approve of the fact that despite everything she's sticking it out. She's saying the press haven't made it easy for her, and the press didn't make it easy for me either. She's saying I wish that the people would warm to her in the same way that they warmed to me, but unfortunately the press have portrayed her in a way that they never will, and that is intentional. She's actually talking about the Queen, and she's saying this is an intentional measure from higher than them. There is someone above the Queen who wants to portray Meghan in a way so that people don't like her. I feel like Meghan has the potential and the power. Well, Princess Diana is making me feel as though Meghan has the potential and the power to really make big changes that would be beneficial for the people and for the earth, and there are people above her that do not want that. The Devil in this situation represents both the monarchy and the organisation, association, the people that are above the monarchy. They are tied to this ideal of what should be and what could be. Now, Kate and Meghan are two very, very different people, and Princess Diana is honouring both Kate and Meghan's loyalties to her sons. She's saying at the end of the day, that's all I care about, that they're good mothers to my grandchildren and that they're good wives to my sons, and they both are. The reason this comes in the middle and that it doesn't come here, or that it doesn't come here, is very, very interesting, Princess Diana is saying, and it's because the monarchy want to keep them apart. The reason that Kate, Meghan, William and Harry are conflicting and rifting is because of these lovely, I don't know what you want to call them, Illuminati, secret society people that want to keep them apart. the further away the better. And so they whisper things in people's ears and they say, oh, can you get this back to the Duchess of Cambridge? Can you tell her that the Duchess of Sussex said this, and oh, can you tell the Duchess of Sussex that you heard the Princess of Cambridge say this? And you know, and there's lots of whisperings and things, but Princess Diana is actually saying, you know, at the end of it all, they need to be adults and come together. She's actually saying, I'm not fond of the way my sons have acted behind closed doors, and I am trying to come in as a motherly influence in the way that I can to pull them back together. But she's saying, you know, at the moment I'm having to take a step back because I have to let this run its course. Oh, as I just began to ask her, is there anything else she wants to say? Because to be honest with her, she's saying everything I could say you could research about me. She's actually saying that. She's saying there's nothing more I have to say to you. I've confirmed what people wanted to know. But she is saying there is one more scandal to come out about her boys, and I feel like it's actually around Prince William. Her last words are just, don't believe everything you read. Don't believe everything you read. If my sons had a choice, neither of them would be part of this family. That's actually what she's saying. She's saying if they had a choice, they wouldn't be a part of this family. She's saying, and if I had my choice, if I could go back, I would wish that they weren't as well, because they're tied to this ideal where they can't do anything and they can't be who they want to be, and they're just, you know, they have to live by these restraints and these rules. But I feel like Harry is kind of done with it, and I feel like we will see less and less of Harry as the years go by, and I feel like William is going to break some kind of protocol and it's going to be a big problem. But Princess Diana is just saying, yes, I do feel like Prince Charles had something to do with my passing. I am here with Dodi Fayed, we are still together. I do still protect and love my children. I do wish that the monarchy would be abolished, and there is a society that is higher than the monarchy that runs things, and so for the moment my children just have to grin and bear it. But I will be here waiting for them. I am forever their mother, and I am forever the people's princess. So that's it for Lady Diana Spencer. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave some love for Princess Diana down in the comments below. This was a very different reading. I barely pulled any cards, but I just feel like she had a very clear message of what she wanted to say, so I have to respect that, and I'm very, very honoured and grateful for her gracing us with her presence. Please leave some love down in the comments below for Princess Diana. Hit a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you like psychic readings, and I will see you soon for another reading. Bye, lovelies.